So actually go back through there to the right. You actually missed something. And it happened once you got fucking annihilated by that giant stupid cannonball.
Oh, did it unlock something behind me?
Yes, it did actually. Hey, remember that guy we looked through the bar windows?
Friend?
Remember that cool guy who tossed you that key?
Friend!
You.
There's a cool guy. Why don't you look at him? There you go.
You're no hollow.
Look at his cool armor. It's better than yours.
I'm done
He's a cool guy unlike you.
I'll die soon.
No.
Then lose my sanity.
Buddy.
I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Of course,
No,
bro.
just walk away.
Broski.
Yeah.
Brosif.
I have failed in my mission, but perhaps
Is it for the Grail?
torch lit. There is an old saying
No.
I found. Thou who art undead art chosen. In thine exodus from the undead asylum, maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I
There's your
know
quest,
with all
TJ.
my heart.
Go and ring the bell.
Oh, one
That's
more
your current
thing.
quest, yep.
Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Now, you don't know that, but that is going to be your best friend forever. That is your healing item.
Ooh.
So if you're low on health, chug that back, and you heal. Hey, and there's your advancement.
Big Pilgrim's Key.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now. And
Can I stay and attack him?
You can, don't.
So does he actually turn if you stay there long enough?
I don't think so. Hey, look, there's that stupid cannonball that hit you.
Replenishes. Okay, so your SS Flex actually like
It heals you.
gets replenished at bonfires?
Yes, so you get 5 shots. You hear that? Did you notice something?
Yeah, I heard the...
You also picked up 100 souls.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Oscar, that's his name, just died and gave you souls.
So can I go back there and Oscar will be like undead?
He won't be there anymore.
Oh.
You will see him much later on. I'll throw that out there.
Yeah.
He'd be a cool guy and try to kill these asshats.
Okay, so that's basically...
Yeah, you can block with your two-handed weapon, but most of the time it's not going to block near as much damage as your shield.
I'm seeing this for parry. Does this automatically parry, or
You can't parry. Parries are always going to be that little sweep you did with the shield. There are some weapons that do it, but mostly you're just going to use your shield to do it.
So this is just going to be blocking regularly. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a regular block. Nice. Lock onto him.
Yeah.
You got to get used to that. You're getting fucking annihilated here. Get behind cover and throw an Estus on.
Okay, so I actually blocked the arrow with the sword.
Yep.
Interesting.
You didn't... Like, if it did any damage, you'd probably take more. Hit X. There you go.
Okay.
So, no, you there you go. That one.
Okay, so this
Hold
is
shield
just
up.
switching in between the different ones.
Different left-hand weapon, different right-hand weapon. Now hold up your shield and run at him. Kill this fuck. This mook. There you go. Now this is usually, you start off with, you run away because he'd fucking annihilate you. He'd be standing down there, and then you'd jump off that ledge and you'd stab him in the face. So hit A again to read that message.
Yeah, so RB.
While falling, use R1, and then you do a plunging attack. It does a lot of damage. It's useful. You're probably gonna...
Something like that?
Yeah, just like that. There's also a little bit of seeking. Depending... If it's a large enemy, there's sometimes seeking to where you'll fall and then you'll lock into...
So I right click and then I just like start flying through the air like, ah! And then
If you're close enough, you'll kind of slide into place and you'll stab him in the head, do a ton of damage.
That's amazing.
So that usually at this point, you get your weapon, you shield, you slide, and you fall on him, and you do that.
Okay,
There's
finish.
also crits.
Is it an automatic kill or for weak
It's a lot of damage, is what it's gonna be. It's your first real enemy. Now, watch your stamina. So drop your shield. There you go, and then pull it back up. Pull your shield back up. Try to not mash, like.
Okay.
So, because if
I
you
got the
mash,
Dynasty Warriors.
if you mash, you're gonna be like doing extra swings where you're like, "Fuck, I really need to have my shield up
Overextend,
at
yeah.
this moment." And whenever you have max stamina, hold your shield up.
So basically just poking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, little corpse.
Little ragdoll
flying
guy.
around.
Okay, did I miss anything?
You pretty much did. You can go ahead and S this up and then drop down there if you want. You'll survive. Roll today. Whee! Or just kind of
Finish.
limp dick fall off. Now go to like one of the bonfires and just heal up real quick. And then Oscar, Oscar the Knight. I know that, by the way, because some people found out if you go into the text files, his actual name is Oscar. They had a little thing planned to where you'd be buddies and kind of go out and hero together, but no, he just kind of dies. Now, it's sad. He was a cool bro, but he gave you a key, a big key. Any big doors?
For a big door.
Big key for big door.
Big dick OG.
That looks like a big dick OG door right over there. Go ahead and roll at that door.
Yeah.
You're now out of stamina.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah. There's your big OG key for your big dick OG door.
Z World. Something big is going around.
You hear that, huh? Well, onwards. It's
coming
not.
from
You don't
there?
need to worry about it.
Okay, no, I was just wondering if it was only coming from there.
Don't worry. You definitely are hearing something, but we'll go more into that later. You should read that message. Try to read the message as you walk across. What are you doing?
Where is it?
The stepping?
No, the actual message.
You can't see it?
No.
Walk forward. You're right. You see now?
No. Oh,
Colorblind son of a bitch. There it is.
yeah, it's hard as shit.
Okay, apparently I'm gonna have to. I didn't realize your colorblindness would affect you this much. I'll point out messages for you now. Okay?
Is there like, yeah, point it out because I couldn't see that at all. Like even when you pointed that out to me, I was just like, oh, I guess I could see it there.
It's bright orange. It's usually easy enough to make out, but
something tells me going there would kill me.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, you can walk over there and try to stick close to the wall, hug the wall, and very slowly. Don't suddenly get suicidal and jump off.
Eggs.
Now, usually there's an NPC there, but for some reason she doesn't show up there. It's not a deal
Is there
breaker.
anything over there?
No, don't go suicide now. But usually there's an NPC over there. For some reason, I think it's just like at some point through like the Steam version, which is what we're playing, it got a little fucked, and so she doesn't always show up. If you come back later, you can come back later. She'll actually probably be there. Yeah. Get into that habit of holding up your shield.
Is it always just going to be look around everywhere, or are they not going to have much stuff hidden behind crap?
Depends on the place. I'll go ahead and say you can be a little casual in holding out your shield to start off with.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an
It's a
undead
big
shall
fucking bird.
to leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage
Why could you have nothing?
to the land of the ancient lords.
Help! So you're going to Lordran.
Mordred.
I thought for a second I was Lord Ron.
No. Welcome to Lordran. Lordran is going to be pretty much this entire little city area. It's basically the big and country you're going to be in. So pretty much all the game takes place here. You're going to be at different parts, sure, but this is where you're going to be.
I really wish I was an eagle.
Eagles! Start blacking out and just fading your head side to side. So yeah, you're nice and neat bonfire. You're brand stinking new. By the way, look at your Estus Flask. You got 5. You got 10.
Oh, cool. So based on the new areas you get more Estus Flasks, or what? How do you
It's
get more?
this particular area, actually. So you now have unlocked, if you see, level up.
Level up.
Level up. Go ahead and level up. Now,
I want to get that strength up so I can carry that, right? But how should I?
all right, so usually, all right, let's go through the stats. Go to Vitality first. There's going to be soft caps. You know what soft caps are?
Yeah. So basically,
you hit a certain point, you get diminishing returns. So after you hit a certain point, it's really not going to be good to invest
for the
more.
build, right?
Vitality,
Or is it in general?
in general. So Vitality, I think it's 30. So once you hit 30 in vitality, you usually don't want to put any more. Vitality is a good stat. Now go down to attunement. Attunement is going to decide, if you look in the right side, you see you have attunement slots. It says you have 1.
Oh, yeah.
You're probably going to be fine with 1. Unless you want to pick up pyromancy, 1 is going to be solid. You're not going to need to use attunement. You're going to be pretty much a beefcake. Endurance, that's a really, really important one. It affects your stamina, which you can see there. So you can swing longer, duck and run longer. And your equipment load, which helps you carry bigger, stronger weapons and bigger armor and allow you to dodge better. So endurance is a really good one. So always think of throwing something into endurance if you feel like it. And the soft caps, I think there's maybe 1 at 30. I can't recall for certain, but 40 is usually where you want to knock it up to. Once you get to the 40, you're not going to get any more stamina. You can't get more equip load, but no stamina. So 40 is going to be what you want to max that out as. Strength, that's going to be your beefcake and your damage. Certain weapons are going to use strength, certain weapons are going to use dex, certain weapons are going to use mix. Some weapons use intelligence, but strength and dex are your go-tos. Strength is going to be yours. So that's your meat.
So I only worry about strength for my guy.
Strength.
Or
There are some weapons that are probably going to require some dexterity, but for the most part, you're going to want to focus on strength. Then you got your dex, which is pretty much the same thing. Resistance is the garbage stat. Don't ever put a single fucking point into resistance ever. It like gives you a very, very, very slight like health or armor boost. Complete trash. Don't waste time on it. Intelligence. There are some weapons that improve damage with intelligence. You can actually see this little guy dancing around right now. Some weapons improve with intelligence. You're pretty much not going to need it. And ditto with faith. Some weapons scale with faith, pretty much not going to need it. So
I can't recall. You said was there any like caps or on strength or dexterity or no?
I'm not 100% sure. I think the absolute cap or the real cap you don't want to go beyond is 50. Closer to 45, since if you two-handed weapon, it reduces it by like 25%. So strength is a solid one. So your main 3 ones to go
Endurance,
over it.
Strength and vitality.
Vitality, endurance, and strength. Sometimes dexterity to get like certain weapons that require more dexterity, but those are going to be your main 3. Now go ahead and hit right once on whatever. I'd go ahead and put it into strength. Now if you look up or if you hit back and forth, souls are required souls. 741, you level up once. 758.
And that's just in general?
It's scaling. So as you level up, it's going to require more and more and more souls to level up. So it's kind of a scaling growth. It's not terrible, but so you want to be smart with your placement. You can't take it back. So at the same time, you don't want to be carrying a lot of souls, because if you die, you can lose it all.
All of them, yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. There's probably... You know what? I'm going to be... Should I... Hey, Cheetah, I can point you to a semi-solid weapon that you can use kind of early-ish. Do you want it, or do you want to kind
of... Sure, let's go for it.
Okay, so hit back, actually.
Don't do anything?
Yeah. Just hold on to your souls for now. Try not to die where I'm going to show you.
Oh, God.
Okay, so... Turn around. A little bit more hand-holding than I was expecting. Actually, before we do even that, talk to the guy who's over there.
Steve!
His name is Steve.
Well,
get a good look at his face, TJ. There you go.
Hey, Steve. He's like, my name's...
Listen to what his words and the wise Steve has to say.
Well, you're not the first, but there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot.
Well, sucks for you. It's a shame. It would have been better to be fucking rotting.
Now, well, since you're here, let me help you out.
Now this is key.
Oh shit!
2 bells.
There's 2 bells.
One's up above.
One in the church. One in the ruins of Blighttown. Now, I'm sure even without any prior knowledge, you know that Blighttown sucks.
It sounds like Blighttown, yeah.
Without even knowing anything, Blighttown has got that bad of a reputation. You'll see that much later on.
So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it?
So that's your main goal right now, is those 2 bells. One up top, one down low. And if you sit there, you can press talk again. You're usually going to want to do that until they say the exact same thing. And then you'll be like, okay, they have no more dialogue. Exhaust their dialogue.
But oh no, going hollow.
And if you feel it's too slow and you're just reading it fast and you're like, okay, I don't want to listen to his slow dialogue, you can press A after you read the line.
Restore your humanity.
Well, there are a few ways.
Oh,
Oh
Jesus.
shit! Damn
Be
it!
careful with that.
Although I'd never do it, is to kill
So there's humanity.
undead.
If you see in your top left corner, there's a big circle, says 00. That's your current humanity.
Is only human after
And if you remember earlier, you actually had an item called humanity.
Okay,
I, for the most part, don't bother with it.
humanity doesn't matter right now, or does it matter?
What humanity does is if you have some, like if it said, if you use that item, it'd say you'd have 1 humanity. You can go to a bonfire and turn yourself human. And what that does is it unlocks certain interactions with NPCs. It unlocks certain NPC invasions where NPCs attack you. But mainly it unlocks PvP where other people can attack you. So for the
So
most
that's
part,
just PvP stuff mostly.
it's mostly going to be PvP stuff. I'm going to point you to, I'm going to say a couple times when you do want to be a human, because there are certain times you want to be a human. And I'm going to tell you when, because for the most part, you don't want to be a human. There's like 3 or so or 4. I'll tell you when. Most part, you want to be a zomboid. Zomboids are cool.
Don't try anything.
Yeah, don't kill this guy. He'll kick your ass.
Regret it.
Anything else?
What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's
Poor
all.
unfortunate soul.
Well, I'm a baby. You gotta tell me everything.
You
bro.
are a baby.
Well, listen carefully then.
Oh,
I tell you, I wasn't paying enough attention to this.
Above in the
I had no
Left.
idea where I was going.
But the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the undead berg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the undead berg, within the plague.
so through the waterway above the
place.
place.
But I die again.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you the
before I
real
step
solid and say Blighttown comes second. It'd be hard to beeline towards Blighttown, but I'm gonna go ahead and toss that out there anyways.
Can I just annoy the like? Just,
You can annoy him, yes. He's not gonna attack you or anything, but he's just like, come on, dude, stop.
All right, is that enough?
Keep
or-
going.
What now?
I think that might be the last dialogue, but you can just yell at him again and see.
Hey, friend.
Hey! Okay, yeah, that's it. How did someone die?
I'm not up for
You see the blood stain? That tells you other people have died. If you touch it... Oh, he must have attacked this distraught soul. I can't remember. Like, that dude you're just
he attack
talking
that guy?
Yeah, he's called like the despaired or warrior or distraught warrior or something. I can't exactly remember, but he probably attacked him and got killed. So that's where he fucking died. Go pick up that neato item you see there. By the way, this is your hub. This is going to be the main area.
This is gonna be where I rest and relax and get everything, or what?
There's going to be bonfires scattered throughout, but you're going to find yourself coming back here semi-often. So this is going to be your cool place. You see,
Humanity.
you got some humanity. You remember you talking about how cool that is?
Can I dive down the well?
No.
Have you even attempted it?
Yes, I have. For your information, I have. It doesn't work.
Aw.
So go over there. And actually go to the right.
Which right?
Go ahead and explore a little yourself. It's not going to be like hours of which right. Not that one.
Oh, is it that right? Just keep going in circles.
Just go wherever you feel like. Don't go that way.
Sometimes it's about exploration and don't ever go that way.
Fucking stupid. Hey, look, you got shittier versions of the bombs you started off with. Press A again.
Ah.
You gotta keep going.
Yeah, I had to-
I don't like seeing you running around with that stuck open. That's gonna interrupt your comment. Oh, there's text to your left.
Oh.
Go back. There. If you hit select, you can gesture.
Oh.
See, look at all the gestures you have. Oh, you can go ahead and bow.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, random guy. Now, if you
Am I close enough?
if you hit open again, they're not going to react to it at all. Hit Y. You can
Change it out,
You
man.
can get more like emotes the further on you go. You just have 2 waves now, but you can get more and interchange them. and it's gonna stay to where you leave it. So if you, the last thing you did is prayer. If
I
you
only have one wave. This one's beckon.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. There's your emotes. 98% of the time, you're not going to bother with
That
it.
seems really
If you kill a
dangerous.
boss, you can do a little dance for joy or whatever. But for the most part, you're not going to really bother with that.
Are you gonna attack me?
Go talk to this fat ass.
Wait.
There you go. Yeah, there we have it.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted.
Look at this dude's taller than you.
Of Thurland. Have
Petrus.
you business with us? If not, I prefer to keep
Yeah,
a
keep you.
distance, if
Go away,
possible.
Zamboy.
Sorry.
I keep talking to this asshole.
Oh, keep talking. Okay.
Look at his sweet
Hello
niece.
there. I realize
got
that
spikes
I
and shit.
requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you
You're
to know
super creepy,
that it is
but
not
you know
meant
it's fine
to
if you
be
get a little close.
Yeah.
Just don't fucking touch me or anything. It's like a spider.
as a token of-
You see a spider, you're like,
Go ahead.
okay, I don't have really any problems, but don't come near me, and then we'll be cool.
Spider Bros are pretty cool usually.
Like if you touched him, I'm sure you'd be like, fuck off, and then he'd swing at you.
What does toggle do? Is that gonna do anything, or is it
If you
just-
hit Y, you can hit a hey,
Oh.
okay, to get rid of that, or A to
Okay.
talk.
Oh
To-
my. You again?
Man, you are really persistent, aren't you,
I
buddy?
know. How about
Can I just keep
this?
annoying him?
I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach
Sure,
you
I
some
could teach you
magic?
some magic
Oh.
tricks.
Would that
What,
please
did you
Oh,
like
can I
magic
nod?
tricks? Oh yeah, sure, you like magic tricks.
Yeah, I like
Oh, yeah,
magic.
Teach me some magic tricks.
Very well. Then first, a covenant.
Okay, so there's gonna be covenants. Wait, you already okay.
Because I'm a knight.
For some reason, you started with the covenant. I'm not 100% sure why. Maybe it's
Knight?
because I've already played the game.
Knight.
Whatever. Yeah, sure, it's because you're a knight.
Yeah, knight.
Well, Knight of the Holy Shit Covenant. This covenant is garbage.
Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Well, my faith staff is crap. So
Your face stat is 11, so you can, hey, learn gesture. Hey, you got a shrug.
sweet.
So you can go ahead and equip that and shrug at people. You can intercovenant, but you already are. Why don't you look at what items he's selling? They're mediocre. But he also sells equipment, GJ.
Like, look at all those miracles you're
Equipment.
selling.
He sells equipment. Right? There you go. Talisman. You're not going to use that.
He
Look at
sells all this.
Look at all this stuff he sells. Basically, that allows you to use, if you're a priest, you can use magic spells with that item. So you can be like, I don't know shit in magic, but I got this thing, so I'm going to believe hard enough that I can use this magic spell.
Shockwave. Okay, so you do actually little different types of things.
And you can see the required parameters. You pretty much don't have enough for any of them.
Okay, so all those like things, that symbol is like what, magic? 14 magic? 18 magic? Or
Yeah, or faith.
Faith, okay.
There's going to be faith and there's going to be intelligence-driven magic. You're not going to bother with either, really. So
I'm big stupid
if you
knight.
really wanted to, you could put 1 point into faith to get a basic heal, but it's not going to be a big deal, so I wouldn't even bother.
Estus just covers it.
Yeah, Estus, for the most part, it's going to cover you.
Does heal actually do story stuff?
Story stuff? No.
Oh.
Heal is going to be very slow and it's going to be dangerous to do in the middle of combat. So that's like in between bouts. You can use that instead of Estus.
Could you do it at the beginning of combat so that way you have like a constant heal going on in the background, or?
No, it's not a well, I'm pretty sure it's not a DOT. I've actually never really used it. If you really want, you could buy it and then also put a point into faith and then have that on the back burner. That's up to you though. You can do that if you want. I don't really care too much.
Nah.
All right.
Great heal. Is it worth it for great heal?
I don't know. Like I said, I've never really used faith. I've used kind of a Dexy build and a sorcerer build, slight bit of a strength build.
Because that could be, what was it?
You know, we're pissing around this guy too long.
Okay. Anything else
Talk.
for him?
Keep talking.
My companions are Milady and her young
Oh, this guy's a
knights.
holy knight.
She is young,
He looks like a fat ass.
burdened by an undead mission.
Oh, is it by any
We
chance
are her
ringing bells?
defenses to keep her from harm.
I don't know, but this fat ass isn't trying to protect her with some other knights.
An undead mission? Regrettably, I cannot share that with you.
Oh.
But you are my pupil. Perhaps
Maybe.
if you
Do you want a
show
coin?
your faith-
Maybe if you give him 500 souls.
Oh, okay.
Very well. I can
Here
surely
goes 500
tell you.
souls.
My friend.
We're the best
Undead
friends, though.
Clerics are given a mission to seek kindling. Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires with humanity. Through kindling, we shall one day be granted magnificent power.
That's fucking neato. Keep talking. What else you got?
Very well. I can surely
best
tell
friends
you,
now.
Of all people, undead
Give this man a hug. I'm sure he wants your rotting flesh all over his face.
Isn't that just a repeating?
Is it?
Yeah.
And then just mash A and leave him. All right, you hit leave. You're gone.
Come again.
See you later.
The effectiveness of the
You know what's funny is sometimes,
depend upon your faith.
like, talking at a merchant doesn't stop you from moving, so sometimes you can just walk away and they're like, hey, wait. why'd you run away? By the way, you are below that cap again, so your fat rolls. Yeah. That's because you have your shield and your sword now, so you got some more equipment. If you look at your equip load, you can maybe take something off, like your pants, just run around with your torso. Hit Y again. That's the main screen I use 98% of the time. Actually, okay. You're below it, so you have fine rolls. I don't know why I was thinking you have fat rolls. You're fine.
You're calling me fat?
You are fat. Now go up those stairs, fatty. Explore your hub. This is gonna be your safety hub.
My safety hub. It's a safety hub. Doing the safety hub.
I need to take a look down there. 99.99999% of the time, there's not gonna be an item.
That 1%.
It's gonna be glowing, so you're gonna be able to see it.
Should I jump down?
Yeah, go ahead and jump down.
Whee!
You see, it's just a little drop. You didn't even take damage. What does the secret tunnel of wonder lead to? Up. Oh, here. Oh, you got a little treasure chest. Ooh. You got treasure, TJ. You're fine in this case.
Okay.
Pick up your treasure.
All of them?
Yes.
Sweet.
You get lots of free treasure. Because you're inquisitive, you found some sweet stuff. Homeward Bone. You can take a look at that real quick. And that's going to be in your general items. How dare you, Homeward Bone? General items. So, like I said, it's going to be either the first or the second one you're going to use 90% of the time. Hey, there it is. Return to last bonfire rested at. So if you're like, I've had enough of this shit, I don't want to die and lose my souls in this area, you can just return. Okay,
how long does it take to do it, or is it just like an instant?
It's like 2 to 3 seconds. So if you're in the middle of combat, it's probably not a bad idea. Is it probably a bad idea? If you
does it hold you in place, or can you like activate and then start running around like, oh god?
It holds you in place.
Okay.
So it's for like 3 seconds. If you run away and you're like, oh god, he's coming, you might be able to get it off. But for the most part, you want to do that in between combat. If you're like low on health and you have no Estus and you're like, this is fucked, I don't want to be here.
Morning Star.
Hey, you got a sweet little Morning Star.
And a Taliban.
Are you gonna do that every time?
Yeah.
Today you got a stupid shrug emotion, so you might as well put that there.
That's
a fun emotion.
All right.
Throw that shit on, bro.
Where should I put it?
What are you gonna get rid of?
No, don't need prayer. What I can
shrug. Do that. Sometimes shit's for shrugging.
Sometimes shrug.
Sometimes shrug. Hashtag shrug.
Hashtag cancer. Oh god.
Pick up that. Cracked red eye orb. Now that you're probably never going to use, but you can read that if you want. Stop that. You don't have to do that every time. There's going to be a lot of treasure chests, okay, asshole?
Are you sure?
Alright, defeat the master of the world you have invaded in order to acquire humanity. So this allows you to invade other people. Other people to start the PvP. You can only do that if you are a human and other people are a human. So you're not going to ever bother with that at all.
Alright, and then go over to my equipment.
You got a Morning Star.
Okay, how does this compare? It looks like it does 1 more damage.
I hit X. It's going to be a little bit heavier, but it's going to be doing, if you look at that, attack, strike, now go up to your sword. Regular. Strike is actually going to be usually more...
Where am I looking at? Okay, strike, okay.
Yeah, usually you're actually going to like strike. And one thing else, if you look at auxiliary effects, or I can't remember what that actually stands for. Ox effects?
Ox effects, okay.
You see that?
Oh, bleeding?
Bleeding.
Or puncture.
Bleeding.
Okay, that is bleeding.
So this might actually be something you want to use a little first. Go ahead and throw that on.
Parameter bonus? Okay, so you get more bonus if you also have, what is that, dexterity?
Yeah. You're not getting a real huge bonus or anything.
And damage reduction, does that do anything? Or
damage reduction is just if you used it to block. Okay. So you 90%
so
of the time
is better at blocking, but this thing is more damage.
You don't want to 98% of like 99.999% of the time you're not going to bother looking at damage reduction because you're going to be having a shield, and that's going to be what takes that place. So
strength.
So just focus on what the left side attack. That's going to be what you're looking at 98% of the time.
Okay, and I'm going crazy. What was this thing to the right where it says minus 111? Why does that occur?
Because you don't have enough strength to use it.
Oh,
If you
okay,
tried
so
to put it, if you tried to pick up,
penalties. Okay.
if you try to pick up that thing, it'd be physical damage, which is 138 minus 111.
So just do like 37 damage. Okay.
And you'd also be super slow,
27.
and it would bounce off enemies because you're garbage. So
okay, use item.
don't go to your equipment, or yeah, go ahead and
Or should I do that to first? Or
you
doesn't
should
matter?
set that to your first slot because now you're overweight. So put that to your first slot and give it a swing.
Yeah.
Now, if you notice, do a swing again. There's a stagger effect. So if you whiff,
That causes
it's
me
a
to-
very heavy hammer. You're gonna go. "Oh." If you hit them, it's fine. There's not gonna be a problem.
I'm surprised there's no like. Is there like a swing around attack?
Depends on the weapon set. Weapons have different move sets. All right, and it's
Oh, is
also
that a
cool,
thrust?
but you're still pretty light. No, that's a
Oh,
strike.
That's a swing. Okay.
Yeah. All right. You got this cool area? Go ahead.
I'm
and,
trapped.
Go ahead and leave.
I'm trying.
You got a neat little mace. If you
Okay.
wail on people enough, you'll also. What it is every time you swing on an opponent, you inflict like 30 bleed. That doesn't actually inflict damage, but it builds up in a bar. And based on the resistance, once you hit the max of that bar, like if they had 100 bleed bar, and if you hit them 4 times, each time doing 30 bleed, you'd break that and that'd do 300 damage.
Okay, so
That's how it works.
Okay.
So it can be
okay.
pretty powerful.
Now I return to the campfire.
Go ahead and just explore the area. It's fine. You're not trapped. There is an area out. Where to go? Where could TJ possibly go?
Or through the gap.
Maybe there's an open area he's fucking ignoring. just hug the wall.
That's what it.
It's a pretty open area that you're missing. So just hug that wall and continue on. You'll find it super quick. Hey!
Oh, okay.
And even another nice treasure chest. Oh, congratulations, you got a Lloyd talisman.
What the fuck does that do?
Why don't you check it out? There it is.
Prevents Estus recovery. Oh, okay, so that's when you're doing PvP and you're just like,
PvP.
no healing. Bam.
Yeah, well, I'm actually not 100% sure how that works. I think if you're invaded, the opponent can't use an Estus Flask. I have no idea how this works.
Or is this just like, are there any like enemies, NPCs that use? Like,
There
Estus?
is actually a specific use for this.
So I should hold on to it just to decide for when I face a
Well,
specific enemy.
there's no reason not to hold on to it.
Yeah.
You can. There's no weight limit. You can hold pretty much unlimited items.
Okay.
But when you throw those items on, that's when you get hit by weight.
Can you sell any of this stuff for souls or anything like that?
Much later, but for the most part, you don't even bother with that. There's no real reason to sell stuff.
The coins do anything?
Those are Covenant. Like you can buy Covenant stuff with that.
Okay.
For the most part, don't bother with that as well. Covenants aren't really. I hear they're slightly more important in other games, but there's not too much use for Covenants.
So do I just go down there and then
Go
back
ahead
to
and drop.
Estus?
By the way, exit that menu. Stop having that menu open.
Yeah.
It's gonna get you killed. Skeletons!
Skeletons.
Lock on and back up. Try going up the stairs. That's a safe place.
Oh, blunt. It's gonna do good damage against us. Wait, what?
Go up the stairs. I'm telling that now for your safety. And there you go. You're getting a little better at it. Now just keep backing up. There's an area up there. You're going to want to fight the skeleton on your terms.
Yeah, I'm just.
See, the skeleton can kind of kick your ass. And you're only facing one skeleton right now. You should also throw Estus.
Oh God! No.
I said Estus. Well, there goes TJ.
Oh, there I go.
His first death in the real world. Skeletons fucked you.
I died.
See, the thing is, the item that I was talking about, the weapon that's slightly good, is over there. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and ignore that. You got a mace. That's cool. All right?
Or should I wait?
You're going to go pick up your souls, yeah, but ignore those skeletons. So,
So the item that I want to get is over there, but don't go get it.
we just saw you get fucking annihilated. There's a lot more skeletons over there.
Okay.
So, go get your souls. You can get them without activating the skeletons.
All right. We'll see you next time. We'll get the souls.
Get your stupid skeleton souls.
Bye.
Bye, guys.